What up guys, Hazelwood for Life here, and today we are playing Oxygen Not Included. This game I have played so freaking much since it came out. I first saw it, Markiplier playing it back in the day. As you can see, I do have a world that I was playing, but we're gonna do a new one. We're gonna do survival, standard, just the basic world. Nothing too fancy. And we're gonna get a playthrough for YouTube. Now, as I said, I have played an ungodly amount of hours on this game, so I have somewhat of an idea of what I want and how to play. When I say what I want, I mean in the duplicates here, our little guys that are gonna be building up our base. So I tend to normally go for a digger, a researcher, and then the last one's kind of a toss-up. He can be either cooking, ranching's another good one. Doctor, but I don't, to be honest, don't really need the doctor too much, but it kind of depends on what these two guys get. So let's see. Decrease decor, increase germ resistance. You can do cooking and suit wearing. That's not bad. Let's see, for researcher we have germ... Okay, another germ resistance. And unpracticed artiste, increased decor, more bonus, decreased creativity. That's not bad. So let's get a rancher. Cannot do doctoring and immune to food poisoning. Okay. These guys are just germ resistant. I like it. Name of the colony. Let's see what's in the random Sticky Cosmos, Ant Farm, the Swanky Planet. Yeah, we'll go for the Swanky Pet Planet. It's a dumb name. All right. Alert! I've woken at the target location, but colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it's imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Alright. Go ahead and pause it, not to waste any time. And, we'll just get these guys to dig. Dig over to this water source, and we'll also dig up here, that way we can get to this food. And then whilst they're doing that, let's see, first things first is outhouses. I want to go ahead and set up the ladders here and here, just that way they're already done. And boom, boom. We'll just do two. Go ahead and just throw some cots down. Then I want these guys to focus these two things first. Put some tiles up here. Up here's where I'm going to put our research station. Let's see, I need copper, or just metal in general. So do there, and then let's see if they've got all that built up. Get them to get all the metal there. And hopefully we can start researching. Alright, slow them down a bit. Stations, research. Power is next. Just throw a singular battery down. Hopefully Gosman there got us the last bit of metal we need. Or not. Alright, in that case, I need you to mine all of that. should have all the metal we need. Get that going. Alright. What do I want to research first? So, getting advanced research out of the way would be a good idea. Make sure I have water set up. And I need these guys to dig this pronto. Just that way the next print cycle goes down. Alright. So cycle 1. Got our beds down. Got some outhouses. We've started the research building. Let's see, for schedules. No, not schedules. Priorities. I do believe Ren here is going to be our researcher. So for him, I want him to just prioritize researching pretty much. And also, whilst they're doing that, I do want to split these guys off into different schedules. Reason being, I want to make sure that I have at least one person working at any given time. So, what I'm gonna do, just move Frankie to this one. Have this as like the morning shift, so if we happen to get any duplicates that have a morning bonus, we can just throw them on that one. We'll do this one as the night shift. And same idea as the morning crew, except, say they'll start their day in the morning, at night. And then I need downtime, throw Ren on that one. And then, because I want to make sure there's no downtime for the moment, let's see. If I move this just up a 1, do believe that should make it to where... Nope. Pause this real quick. Just do this. Downtime, bedtime, and bath time. Okay, so now everyone is working on all hours of the shift. That is good. Looks like we have already done the research for the supercomputer. Place that down. And then we will start our next research. Food is going to be our next thing. So let's go all the way to agriculture. We'll get our farm tiles, then our farming station to make a complete farm room. That way it gets all the bonuses for everything. And we don't really need the other 2 things for now. Alright. Let's see. Where's our carbon dioxide at? So it's just unbreathable right there. That is fine for now. Let's go ahead and dig up all this muck root and do all edibles and move the ration box to a higher priority, just so any muck root or anything they find, it's immediate putting it in there. That way we have all the food in one place. Alright, cycle 2. We finished the basic research room for now. We are still working on the supercomputer. Got a little bit more food coming up here soon. And we just finished some research. We got some algae terrariums. Ooh, I need to be producing oxygen. That's totally not the point of the game. 'Cause, you know, oxygen is not included. It's not free. You gotta make it. Okay. This oxygen, it is free. Kinda. Gotta open it up. But it's also... I guess there is some free oxygen. There is a little bit of oxygen included in the game. It's false advertising. Put that ladder there. Alright. So they're gonna be getting the last bit of the muck root. I want to get this muck root, though there is a decent bit of carbon dioxide up here. And we do have stuff building up, some carbon dioxide building down here. So I think before I open this up, I need to open this bottom portion up. Go ahead and grab that muck root. We'll open it up on both sides first. Then we will build up. Get all the muck root here, all the free food basically. We'll harvest the bristle blossom. And then keep her going. Alright, good. We got it opened on both sides, so we can honestly drop that to a 5. You say no researchers assigned, but that's because Mr. Wren here isn't smart enough yet. He's getting there, though. Alright. Alright, so Gosman here is building up into there. Got the bristle blossom now. That's a little extra food for us. Whilst we are researching the farm room stuff. Let's see. Hey, printing pod's done. An oxyfern seed. That would be good if we can get a pip. Say that, or we could plant it now. But that would use up a lot of water, which I don't want to do. Let's see. Liam is farming. Not really going to help us much. May, cooking, researching, and supplying. Shrivel taste buds improves food moral bonus. Narcoleptic falls asleep periodically. That's not too bad. Could be inconvenient with the narcoleptic. Say if like there's an emergency or may get stuck somewhere. Nikolai doesn't really have anything good going for him on the interest, and his traits is rough. I would not even consider him at all. Do I have a cook already? We'll pause the game, that way it's not eating into the next cycle of the printing pod. Skills, okay, so Frankie does already do cooking, so that's, we don't need a cook. Though if we get May, she would come with a skill point already given, and we can put her on the research. So let's do that. Well, May here, you're gonna be prioritizing research as well, and you are gonna be our first advanced researcher. Congratulations. Schedule. I don't want her on the same schedule as Ren. That way we have someone researching constantly. So, yeah, that looks fine to me. Alright, I do, however, gonna need another bed. Put that on a 6, just that way someone gets to it before, well, hopefully before she needs to go to sleep. Alright, and that was end of cycle 3. We've got the supercomputer running now. We've got a new duplicate, May, who is now able to use a supercomputer. Got her built up. We've broke into these two little air pockets, so that's a little bit extra oxygen coming out. But more importantly, the CO2 has somewhere further to fall down that's not in the base. So once all the CO2 drops, hopefully it will all be caught in here, or maybe in over here. It wouldn't be too bad if it gets caught there. Alright, let's see. Food. I think the next thing should be working on a farm. So the farm, we're gonna do just mealwood for now. Where do I want to put it? We're gonna do it right here. Alright, so farming station would go here. So we'll do 2 farm tiles there. The max space can be 96. We'll do 105 for now, just see with all the farming tiles put in if it will be still too big, or maybe I'll have just enough room. And we'll go ahead and put a door on there, that way it's an enclosed room. Saying once we can get the first farm tile done, then we can see how many farm tiles we'll actually need with mealwood to keep our guys fed. At least until we get another food source. Alright, mealwood. So life cycle is 3 cycles. Yep, can be in any atmosphere that we would currently have access to. Does eat 10 kilograms of dirt. So, oh, we finished research too, so let's pause. Since we are using dirt, I want to put this as a viewed resource, same with algae. Since we are using that for oxygen, and we'll clear the new, that way we only have the resources we want to track. Alright, so let's see, we got the farming going. It's going to require a lot of dirt. So, okay, we already have the compost set up. Oh, researched, we need it set up. Let's see, refinement. So this is going to produce polluted oxygen. From the polluted dirt. That's going to be transforming. I kind of want it away from the base. There's no good place away from the base, so we'll just throw it there for now. And our next research before I let the game continue. Let's see, what would be the most beneficial? You know what, let's go ahead and get the grooming stuff, or the ranching one, get the grooming station, get a critter feeder, and then next thing would be getting a building set up for our guys down there. Our little hatch guys. Oh yeah, so back to the mealwood. So it produces 600 calories with meal ice. That's over the span of 3 days, so just doing the quick math. That is basically 200 calories per cycle, and these guys need, we'll say like 1,000 calories a day? Yeah, 1,000 calories a day. So 200 meal ice per tile per day. That means we need 5 tiles worth of meal ice per duplicate. So let's see, how many do we have already? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, right there would be 10, 15, and then 20. So we can remove 6 tiles. So we'll just cancel those. Go ahead and put the mealwood on that one. And we'll just use that plot to, we'll copy the settings on it and then fill in the others once the room is cleared. Okay, how are we doing on resources? 9.7 tons of dirt. This uses 10 kilograms. So yeah, we got plenty of dirt for now. Algae, on the other hand, we have 400,000. Oh, that is a lot of numbers moving at once. Uses half a kilogram per second. We only have just a little under 500 kilograms of it. Let's see. Oh, what math am I trying to do? So about 1,000 seconds worth of oxygen production. So I feel that is plenty for now, though I need to keep an eye on the algae. Alright, so we have the stuff for the critters. Now we just need someone to be able to get the ranching skill, which, who would that be? Let's see. It would be Gosman. Yeah, Gosman. We'll actually need 2 skill points for her. Copy those, that way they start planting it. And doing that, we're even getting more dirt. That's awesome. Alright, I think the next thing I want to do, because we're going to be running out of errands to do here in a minute. I want to get these storage bins down, just so we can clean up the area a bit, because we have a lot of stuff on the ground. And a lot of stuff that these hatches here, who are going to be our friends once we have the skills that are required. Going to be our friends then, but until then, they can eat a lot of the stuff that's on the ground, and we don't want that. So we have our second research person. Speaking of research, what is the next thing I want? Let's see. Food, we should be good on. Power's at a good spot right now. Solid material, maybe. Colony development. I'll be honest, I don't really use this tree much. Never really used the sweepy dock, and I haven't really done much with the robotic tools or the robo miner. The hammer and the automated notifier, on the other hand, those are going to be good, but much later. Medicine might be good. Liquids, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Just so we can like start, mainly for sanitation. Gases, we're not really dealing with gases right now. Decor. For the meantime, you know what? Let's get our guys being able to move quickly around the base. So we're gonna go for refined renovations for the fire pole. We're gonna stick them along the sides here. That way our guys can move quite a bit faster. Alright, storage bins. We want them to collect fertilizer, coal, dirt, sand. Yep, that's fine. That's fine for now. You know, everything is fine except critter eggs. And sure, you can do oxalite too. Copy it over to that one. But I don't want these guys focusing on just putting stuff away. So we'll put that as priority 4. And you know what? This might be a good place to end the episode. We just started cycle 6, and we're off to, I'd say, a pretty good start. We got 15,000 calories worth of food, so that will last us about 3 cycles, which in that time, hopefully these first few plots will have started, to produce the meal ice. We'll go ahead and just copy the settings for the mealwood there. And we'll even allow them to harvest that mealwood since it is fully grown. But on the next episode, I'd say we'll probably continue working on the farm. And probably get a actual latrine for these guys. Like, we got the outhouses, but as you can see, the game is yelling at me for not having a wash basin because germs. And what's the germ out? Ooh, we got some food poisoning going around. Thankfully, 3 of our guys, though, as you've seen in the beginning when we chose them, one of them's immune to food poisoning. I believe it was Gosman, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yeah, Iron Gut. Oh, okay, so she can't get sick from eating anything. But she's got a little boost to germs. Frankie and Ren had the increased immune system. May would be the only one we'd have to worry about. But I'm sure she'll be fine. But anyway, if you liked the video, leave it a like, subscribe, and take it easy.